Hello, everyone, and welcome to my reaction to episode 5 of Dragon Ball. And if you're watching this on Patreon or the Discord, it should be episode 5 and 6. We were just talking in the live stream about, well, actually, I started listening to some Mario lo-fi because Blackblade said Happy Mario Day to the gamers. Today is the 10th, so I guess it's Mario Day. And Yasin said, fun fact, Mario is based on Arale from Toriyama's Dr. Slump. So then that's kind of, after that fact, we talked about a lot of things that Toriyama influenced. It seems, seriously, it's not an overstatement to say how much things he influenced. Like, let's see here. Someone said that Bleach might not have happened because I think Bleach was rejected and then Toriyama read the draft and he said let him do it or something like that. So I mean, and it's so funny because for me, Bleach is one of my OG anime that made me love anime. So that is my OG, but actually it was only made possible by, Dragon Ball, Toriyama. So Soto says, I feel Oda is who he is because of Toriyama. Imagine a world without One Piece. Yasin says, Dragon Quest was designed by Toriyama. Final Fantasy wouldn't exist without Toriyama either. And the same with Sonic. Booty says, unless another Toriyama appeared, I don't think we would have an anime and manga outside of Japan without him. Or at least it wouldn't be as big as it is now, right? Might have happened much later if there was another Toriyama or someone similar. But then there was a lot of great chatting about the people's nostalgia and like how, they bonded with their friends, their brothers around the Dragon Ball. So it's just amazing to read your thoughts. Like, because for me, this is the beginning of my journey. I didn't know Dragon Ball and everything before. I mean, everyone's anime journey is different, right? For me, it started with a girl that I knew. And she kind of like babysat me sometimes and she would watch anime and I'd kind of like peek over her shoulder. But she was watching Kenshin. And I do remember though, she had a drawing of Trunks that she did. And that's, I think, how I was like, oh, he's so handsome. Where's he from? And then she told me about Dragon Ball Z. And I did watch a few episodes back when it was airing on the same channel as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! But not really much. The amount of brother relationships that were strengthened by this series. Oh, Yasin said, me and my brothers would always do tournaments and DB games, so it's so much fun using random characters. Now I do it with my nephews and teaching them the fear of losing. So it's insane how many people were influenced, but also in terms of just, once again, the anime industry. And just an interesting thing, Modru says he's got a friend that plays Dragon Ball Z trading card game, and he spends around 1,000 USD a month on it. He would buy cases at a time, which had like 10 booster boxes, because he's always chasing the God pack, which is a pack that has nothing but holo cards. I feel like if I were a billionaire, a lot of my time would be spent on trading card games. I feel like somehow, but no, I would contain myself. I don't know, but everyone needs a vice, right? Trading card games could be one of the best vices it's better than drugs. Blacklight says, I had a pen that was a 1-star Dragon Ball that I wore in my jacket as a weeb beacon. Made a few friends from it. Oh, yeah, because then only the people who knows would be like, hey, do you watch Dragon Ball? Toriyama had to write 5 one-shot manga, which all failed before he got his first success with Dr. Slump. And a testament to never, ever, ever give up, right? I'm so excited for this journey, says Cherry. Dragon Ball was also my first anime, next to One Piece and Conan. I still sometimes cry hearing the first opening. Oh, you're so lucky you had brothers. Do you think you would have watched it without your brothers? Because I think in my memory, Dragon Ball was very much a boy show. Even me, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and, Mew Mew Power, which was totally a girl show. And that doesn't mean that obviously there will be crossovers, but in general. So, yeah, I don't know. I only ever heard the boys talk about it, so I wasn't 100% interested until I started really getting into anime, and then the only reason I haven't gotten to it up to now was because I was preoccupied with Attack on Titan and this and that, but I'm so happy that I'm finally getting to it. So, once again, my intro is too long. Let's jump into episode 5 first. You are a man of culture, Kayla. Goku would have pat you and be confused. Being the older brother, I totally brought my sister into DB. I don't think I would have. I never watched Sailor Moon because of my brothers. Well, now we have to watch Sailor Moon with our daughters in the future. Because Yuki told me Sailor Moon is like, for Japanese girls, it was like the Bible. So, one day we'll get to everything. I want sons and daughters, and then I'll watch both Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Sailor Moon, Mew Mew Power, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll watch everything with them. They will be very cultured children, I can tell you that. If they're even interested. Maybe they'll be into sports. They have a dad. He likes the outside, so who knows. We'll have to see. Bleach, yeah, so many. Fairy Tail. But okay, before I could talk forever about all these nostalgic things and the future plans. But I'm dressing up my baby as a small Luffy because that's maybe his name. But before then, Digimon. Oh yeah, Digimon. I still need to watch a lot of Digimon, man. That's a show I would watch from start to finish. Also, Toriyama's first one-shot was a Star Wars parody. Before this whole video turns into a discussion, let's start. 3, 2, 1. I wouldn't be so rushed if YouTube didn't force me to make my videos, most of them under 20 minutes. I'm just saying. Okay, I have a snack. This is my snack. Why? Why was Oolong taken with? Mm-mm. Wow. Hey, I've heard that name before, Yamcha. I don't know who it is though. I knew the itchy grandpa, but not Yamcha. Frypan Yama? Oh gosh. He's bacon. He doesn't want to see a fry pan. Oh my gosh. I totally just thought for a second that, oh no, Goku, you can't go after him because he's gonna drown because of the devil fruit. I totally just thought that. Oh, there he is. She's gonna flush. Oh! This show is too self-aware. Huh? Honestly, I'm starting to think that truly this character in the 80s was the inspiration behind OnlyFans. I guess without Toriyama sensei, there also would be no OnlyFans. So we really have a lot to thank him for. Out of ass! Did he say we're out of ass? Well, you could turn into a rocket. You need 2 of those. I thought they'd go like in a circle. Oh my gosh, this pig. I just let him go. Yeah, inai! He keeps making me think about tea when he says oolong, oolong. I have some green tea iced latte. I actually don't know what oolong tea tastes like. I've heard about it though. But it just makes me think of tea. He needs to go to the bathroom? Oh my gosh! What kind of invention? She's a scientist. Gintama level poop comedy. Or, now that I realize, Gintama was Dragon Ball level poop comedy. Well, he's gonna be enjoying her riding him, you know. Oi! Yeah, a 5-minute pair. I'm honestly surprised that Bulma's one of the first characters. You can just feel Nami slapping Brooke in that. Fry pan, you're gonna be bacon before you get there. See, the show's self-aware, right? Oh, this is Yamcha. Seriously, I have to look up VS after this. Botaniku suki ka? Hey, the little blue cat is not like happy. Yo.
俺はこの荒野を根城にするハイエナ、ヤムチャってもんだ。僕はプーアルだぞ。プーアル、お前泣き虫プーアルじゃないか。知り合いか。
He sounds familiar. Don't tell me it.
プーアル、俺がたっぷりと仕返しをしてやるからな。ヤムチャ様、ウーロンは女の先生のパンツを盗んで幼稚園を追い出されたエッチなやつです。
Skip it!
あの野郎つまらんこと思い出しやがって。お前らにやるような金やカプセルはねえ。怪我しねえうちにとっととうせやがれ。
You don't have any money or capsules. I'm trying to figure out his voice actor. I'm sure Gintama made fun of this guy, but I'm not sure. Hi! Oh. Oof.
小僧、その棒どうやって手に入れた？死んだ浦のじいちゃんにもらったんだ。意のままに伸縮するという如意棒を持つ者はただ一人。
如意棒。
貴様のじいさんの名は？じいちゃんは孫悟飯だ。
Oh, so he named.
なるほど、ガキだと思う。
I have to admit, so I have to pause. I'm quite excited to see, because since I know a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, so I know Trunks, and I know Gohan, and I know about characters like Piccolo, Vegeta, the pink guy, so many, like I just know about them. Once again, because the boys used to talk and talk and talk. I'm excited to see you watch the story from the start, so you can see how all the characters fall into place. Exactly. And like I know who Bulma ends up with. And I like that, wow, a shonen where characters actually end up together, like they grow up and they get together and like stuff like that. I'm like, how are we gonna get from this to that point? It's like, I'm quite interested. But this Yamcha guy, I only know his name, I think, from Gintama, so he doesn't look he doesn't look familiar to me or anything like that, so. He just had wolf for breakfast the other day. It's fine. They don't have any. He has one. Oof. Oh, please tell me he's gonna be some kind of simp. Sanji, yep, there we go. Sanji virus. Ne.
だが絶対あのカプセルを奪ってやるぞ。
Oh my gosh. So that's where Gon got it from. Oh, Jankenpon. That one. Blacklist says pink-haired anime girl and blue-haired anime boys seem to be girls' weaknesses in anime. I remember Trunks' hair being purple, but it was probably like a bluish purple. I don't know. I don't remember that much, but I thought it was purple. But my weakness with girls is definitely blue hair, pink hair, mainly those two. But with guys, it doesn't really matter as long as they have a nice voice. Actually, the majority of my favorite boys are either they've got really dark hair or really light hair. It's not really colorful hair. But it just depends. If he has a nice voice and he's cool, then like... In the manga, I think Bulma had the purple hair. And don't forget the big oppai. Yeah, big oppai, my weakness. With the nice jiggle physics. Welcome back, Dark Shadow. They can even be crazy killers. The hot voice cover everything. Well, that's taking it a bit far. I didn't know about the killer part, just FYI. It's funny to see you discover all the original characters that were that being inspired. Yeah, like almost kind of like the OG tropes, right? Blonde hair and blue eyes, cough. But I'm thinking of Tamaki specifically. Tamaki and one of my OG anime crushes, Shirogane. He was one of my OG. Him and Trunks. And I didn't even know Trunks. I just thought he looked cute. But him, I watched the anime Mew Mew Power and I had a major crush on him. Is this from the new anime? Because I know it was remade, but I never watched the remake. Because I'm always scared, like, because the voice is going to be different. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I had a huge crush on him. Oh, my heart went... Ah. But yeah, I let me, before I forget now, let me look up these characters' voices. So I was trying to avoid seeing this, but now I know, because I knew someone said Luffy was in here. And now I know who Luffy is. That's quite exciting. But I was planning to just look up Pilaf. Oh, let me just look him up like this. Pilaf. No, that's a person. I thought I just spoiled myself. Because you know some of the... I also know about the two androids. That was all in that era. Everything that the boys talked about. And I almost thought I spoiled myself when I looked up Pilaf and that guy's name was Pilaf69. And I thought, oh my god, he's an android! Ah! Buggy's VA! Oh my gosh, he does... Itadori's grandpa? No way. Buggy. Sebastian from Overlord 2. I didn't know he was also him. Gunther from Monster. That's something I recently found out about. Well, I bet the boys only talked about one android, not two, but okay. Yeah. I've seen cosplay as well. It's just impossible to have avoided Dragon Ball content over the last... I've only been a real anime fan for the last 7 years. So in the last 7 years, it's almost impossible to avoid all spoilers and things. But there were so many Dragon Ball cosplays, of course. And yeah, Bulma is something, cosplay I saw a lot. And that android, I don't know which number, but the blonde one. So I saw lots of cosplay. Okay, but anyway, I'm supposed to keep this video short for YouTube, so thank you for watching my reaction. I'm excited to finally see Yamcha and put a face to the name, because I've only ever heard Yamcha's name from Gintama. And yes, it is quite interesting to see all these tropes and characters that inspired personalities of many other characters, even to just a small extent. So yeah. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye!